Welcome back to our podcast, Rumor Has It, where today we'll be talking about Area 51 with our two debaters, Bridget Bria and Margaret Merson. Area 51 is one of the most secretive military sites in the United States. It is a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility located in the Nevada desert, about 80 miles northwest of Las Vegas. The base sits next to a dry land bed called Groom Lake and is surrounded by a large area of restricted land that is closed off to the public. The facility was created in 1955 during the Cold War. At the time, the United States needed a remote location to test spy planes while keeping them hidden from other countries, especially the Soviet Union. The Nevada desert was the perfect place because it was extremely isolated with wide land and open with very few people living nearby. Because these projects were highly classified, the government kept the base extremely secret. For many years, the U.S. government did not officially acknowledge that Area 51 even existed. It wasn't until 2013 that previously classified documents about the U-2 program were released and confirmed the base's role in testing an advanced aircraft. As if we could deal with you. Today, Area 51 is still believed to be used by the U.S. military for research, development, and testing of a new aviation technology. Even though some information has been released, much of what remains there classified, which is why the base continues to attract so much curiosity and attention. Now we're going to talk about the conspiracy theory of this part. Bridget Bria is going to explain the conspiracy theories and what she thinks of the Area 51.
Even though the government says that the base is used for testing secret military aircraft, many people think that the explanation doesn't tell the whole story. Because of how secretive it is, some people believe Area 51 could be hiding one of the biggest secrets in the world. Some people also claim that there are huge underground labs at Area 51 where scientists study alien technology and try to reverse engineer it. Others believe that the government could even be experimenting with things like advanced weapons or technology far beyond what the public knows about it.
Now, we're going to hear Margaret talk about the facts of Area 51.
Now that we've heard the conspiracies, let's debunk the myths. First, many of the UFO sightings connected to Area 51 happened during the 1950s and 1960s. At the time, the U.S. military was secretly testing experimental aircraft, including the U-2 spy plane and later the A-12 reconnaissance aircraft. These planes could fly much higher than commercial airplanes, sometimes over 60,000 feet. Because people had never seen an aircraft flying that high before, they often assumed the strange lights or shapes in the sky were UFOs. Another reason people believed in alien technology was the extreme secrecy surrounding the base. During the Cold War, the United States wanted to make sure other countries, especially the Soviet Union, didn't learn about new aircraft designs. Because of this, the government refused to talk about what was happening at the base. That silence led many people to assume something even more mysterious must be going on. There's also the claim that alien bodies or crash UFOs, like the one from the Roswell incident in 1947, were taken to Area 51. But investigations and government reports have shown that the Roswell crash was actually part of a classified surveillance program using high-altitude balloons designed to detect nuclear tests. The materials recovered were unusual, which helped fuel rumors, but they were not extraterrestrial. In 2013, the U.S. government released declassified documents confirming that Area 51 was mainly used for testing advanced aircraft. These records explain the purpose of the base and supported what historians and aviation experts had already believed for years. So while Area 51 is definitely a real and secretive military testing site, there is no scientific evidence, physical proof, or confirmed documents showing that aliens or alien technology are stored there. Most of the mystery comes from Cold War secrecy, misunderstood aircraft sightings, and decades of speculation. In reality, Area 51's true story isn't about extraterrestrials. It's about the development of some of the most advanced aircraft technology in the world.
All right, thank you both for your good ideas. I'm still in between both of you guys, both of your guys' ideas. So if you guys have anything else you'd like to say to maybe spice things up, please let me know.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna add a couple more on. I'm Bridget, by the way. People. Yes, it's Bridget, and I'm gonna add on more to what I said about the Roswell incident in 1947, where people witnessed a flying disc, like UFO speculations. But there's more to it because apparently the government quickly changed the story to it being a weather balloon. But it's oddly suspicious that they would change the story so quickly, which leads me and a bunch of other people to think that they're really just trying to hide up what actually happened, which was a UFO.
I don't think the main reason they cover it up is because it could have been a UFO. I think the main reason they cover it up is to hide their technological advances and inventions on aircrafts so that they can be ahead of other countries. I don't think they're trying to hide anything mysterious. I just think it's for the benefit of our military and airspace technology.
Okay, well, listen to this. A person named Bob Lazar who worked near Area 51 saw alien spacecraft that the government was trying to reverse engineer. So even if some people doubt him, his story made many people question what really could be happening there. And I believe him because it is extremely suspicious.
This Bob has no credibility whatsoever. How does he know it was an alien spacecraft? That story is completely unreliable, and of course people are going to believe it because it's something exciting and something to speculate about, but there's no proof he really saw something that was an alien spacecraft. It could have just been an aircraft.
Okay, well, even if there is no aliens, even though there is, why would Area 51 be so extremely, secured? The area is heavily guarded, and even flying near the airspace is restricted. If it was only about testing airplanes, why would the security be so extreme?
Because it has the development of the most advanced aircraft technology in the world, and that needs to be protected very well so that other countries can't become better than us in that field.
All right, thank you guys. You both give me good ideas. I'm going to have to say I agree with Margaret's point that Area 51 is just an advancement of technology and they don't want the other rest of the world to see it. Although Bridget gave pretty good ideas, I'm sticking with Margaret's side. Now everyone else can go vote on our Instagram. Let's see what you guys think, and thank you so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.